say you took a screenshot of a gradient and now you want that gradient inside of the icon. So we first bring in a background node and we color pick the gradients. So we have this gradient sampled. Now we want this inside of that. In the next step, we usually connect the PNG that we have into the background node, and then we have gradient, which is obviously not positioned well. So using the viewer controls, we will position that. And then you will see that the fall off in this gradient is not similar to this. There is a weird line going on there. How to get rid of this? So let me show you what we really want. So if I disconnect this PNG and then come into the background node, and after the background we connect in a blur node, and once we increase the blur size, you will see it is making the transition smoother and smoother. Now the next question is, how can we then transfer this new smoother gradient into our previous icon? To do that, you have different methods. Like the first one will be to merge it and use the icon as a mask. So for now, this is one way of doing this. And what is the other way? You may ask, what is the other way? Are there other ways? Yes, there are. And the next thing that we are going to look at is the settings panel of every node, and you will find this multiply by mask thing. And what is that? Let's say you just use a mask, or in this case, let's just use this PNG. And once we do that, we see this is limiting the operation of the blur node in a particular region. What multiply by mask will do, it will only keep this region and remove everything else. So let's check it out. Does the same thing. Instead of doing this in the same node, what you can do, you can add a brightness contrast. I will add a brightness contrast. Then I would add this PNG to the mask input. Once you have that, you can do the same thing, which is multiply by mask there. So there you have it. Now you can add all sort of different effects that you like. After doing all those effects, you can reposition it using a transform node. And there you go. This is a new tip that we learned today. If you want more of these tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Also comment on what topic I should make the next video.